It is time to go. Locking it for the last time, my friends. I'll see you on the other side. Here you have the date, the temperature, and what are you looking at right there? That is called a sunrise in New Jersey, my friends. Oh yes, indeed. Over the bridge we go. It's leading to the Holland Tunnel. Kind of fun. This is what you call traffic gridlock. Trying to get onto the Washington Bridge. Washington Bridge? After going through 3 different toll booths, this is kind of interesting. Ah, yes. New Jersey traffic leading to the George Washington Bridge. Yeah. And after paying a $15 toll, a $2.95 toll, and another $2.95, I'm allowed the privilege of being on the George Washington Bridge. And the cow agrees. That's not very nice. Welcome to New York, my friends. Welcome to New York. Casey Neistat territory, my friends. Here in Manhattan. Very cool. And there you have Amsterdam and West 181st Street. Very, very cool. Hi, everybody. I made it to my first destination of New Haven, Connecticut. Grandma Cheap Cheap, this one is for you, honey. Oh, change has come over me. He changed my life, and now I'm free. He washed away all my sins, and he made me whole. He washed me white as snow. Oh, how I love you all. Under the overpass, this is where me and my sisters would walk to go down to the movie theater. And what you see right there is where I grew up as a child. That was the housing projects. And this is Ferraro's Market, where we would shop. That white closed building right there used to be the original bakery I used to enjoy, so I decided to venture out by myself because I know it's going to be quite some time before I come back. When I come back, it'll be via plane to visit my sister. I've been helping her with a few things. And I woke up this morning, there's a Dunkin' Donuts right down the street, and got a cup of coffee, and I sat out front and was talking to a few of the people that live there where my sister lives. And I woke up this morning with a sense of melancholy, just a little bit sad at leaving. Miss Mr. Tim has about 90% of what he needs to do for my son and myself completed. And a little bit concerned about the drive. I was going to take non-toll roads to save money, but it's not worth it because it would take me about 3.5 days. We were trying to Google map it. We were Google mapping and everything, and Tim as well. And then we decided that I will be taking the toll. We will be taking the toll roads, and my son, thank the Lord, will be with me so we can share driving. If you figure the cost of tolls versus the cost of gas, if you're going to go double the amount of travel, you're going to spend a lot in gas. So gas versus tolls, it kind of equates to the same thing. So Tim, Alan, and I made the decision that yes, we would take the toll roads. By the way, today is Thursday, August the 4th. It is 1:07 p.m. in the afternoon. We will be leaving tomorrow morning, bright and early, probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed early. Fancy did to my sister what she did to me. We opened up the carrier and she ran right under the couch because everything's strange to her. She wasn't a happy camper being in the carrier, but you know, we have to have our pets be safe. So this morning I went over to the side of the couch. She spent exactly the whole night into the next day. I picked her up and I held her and put her back down. So little by little, she'll acclimate. I'll be right back to you. My son finally said to me, he gets what I get about living here when you live here. At least in this particular area of New Haven, you have a variety of people, old, young, and every race you could think of, all blended together. However, it is a place where everyone is copacetic. Everyone, at least in my experience, we all, I don't know how quite to explain the culture here, where everyone gets along so well with everyone. It's always been this way. I don't know how to explain it, but you can sit down with a stranger and have a conversation and become instant friends. I don't know how to explain that to you, but it's true. And you want to hear something really weird? I went over to Seatown. That's this right here. Probably can't see it from here, but that's the supermarket that my sister goes to. I took her there yesterday. So I'm standing outside. She goes in, and this lady and I start a conversation. And she says to me, you know, where are you coming from? I said how I was visiting my sister from out of town. And I said, Fayetteville, North Carolina. She said, I just left Fayetteville, North Carolina. I kid you not. We stood there with our mouths dropped open. She was born and raised in Carolina, and now she's here in New Haven. I said, I just left Carolina and I'm here in New Haven. Isn't that something? I was just floored by that. Just trying to find a parking spot for us. But yeah, it's an amazing thing. Just waiting for folks to walk by. Hope I'm not boring you with this conversation. I just like to share. The only thing that's kind of annoying is there is no internet. So I'm probably gonna have to, pardon my face, I'm probably gonna have to go to a Starbucks or turn this thing off. I'm probably gonna have to go to, put you right here. I'm probably gonna have to go to a Starbucks to upload what you're looking at right now. My son kind of wanted to leave almost immediately. He just wants to get on the road, you know, as his children are on the other end. I said, son, I just need another day. We'll leave early in the morning. So right now he's catching up on his sleep. My sister is exhausted. She's sleeping. So I said, let me get out here and talk to my friends. I'm feeling 90% as far as going to the other end. 10% is the negative experience that I had here. You know, the person that I wanted to be with doing a 180. You know, that kind of thing. So there's a little bit, that 10% of apprehension and fear. If I may be confessional, there's a little bit of fear. But we're not going to let the enemy step in. We're not going to do that. Anyways, like I say, it'll be a very early morning wake up, a very early morning wake up. And then we're going to go through, I think we counted, about 7 states. Somewhere along the line we got to stop and get some rest and then continue on. We'll be in constant communication with the other end of the country as we travel. The car, I can tell it needs a little bit of a front end alignment. I mean, it's fine. Everything is fine, but you can kind of tell there's a little play in the wheel. I was a little worried about that, but I looked everything over. Everything looks fine. So, I hope to do a little bit of vlogging along the way. If I can stop and upload, I will. If not, you'll get all that vlogging once I get to the other end. I felt a sense of relief as I closed that door in Fayetteville. A sense of relief and a sense of joy. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye, everybody.